thought Luis Suarez and Diego Costa were the pinnacle of football's bad boys? Buckle up, because we're about to introduce you to a lineup that'll have those two looking like choir boys. Prepare yourself for a deep dive into the realm of the infamous and the notorious. So get comfy and let's roll out the red carpet for the 7 most hated footballers in 2023. As we unveil each one, keep count. We're curious to know how many of our picks hit the mark for you. By the end of this video, tell us, how many did you nod along with in disdainful agreement? Let the countdown begin. Anthony, Manchester United's £85 million Brazilian enigma. He often seems like a predictable character in a soap opera. His left foot, once a source of chaos at Ajax, now resembles a magician's trick that's lost its charm. His performances, including a 720-degree spin, seem more suited for dancing with the stars than the football pitch, leaving fans and coach Erik ten Hag dizzy rather than dazzled. Off the field, Anthony's life mirrors a dramatic telenovela. He faced allegations of sexual harassment, causing him to miss 5 games. Though now back on the team, his popularity hasn't recovered. But let's not forget, amidst the circus, there's a footballer in there. He's shown glimmers of brilliance, proving that there might just be more to Anthony than meets the eye. As Manchester United evolves under Erik ten Hag, Anthony's journey is like a swim through sharks. Thrilling, risky, and everyone's watching to see if he'll make it across. Similar to Anthony, our next player finds himself mired in controversy, already deemed guilty in the public opinion. Enter Mason Greenwood, whose story at Man United reads like a suspense novel, a once promising trajectory plummeting like a lead balloon. In 2022, his career was engulfed in controversy, transforming Old Trafford from the theatre of dreams to a courtroom drama. Even after the charges were dropped, public opinion remained unforgiving. United's hesitant response to Greenwood's situation stirred controversy, reminiscent of a squirrel's indecisive road crossing. Surprisingly, Greenwood re-emerges in Spain with Getafe, experiencing a mixed reception. Welcomed as a hero by Getafe fans, he faced stark opposition from Osasuna supporters. His stint with Getafe is a quest for redemption, a roller coaster of highs and lows. Rumours suggest a possible return to United post-loan, but the odds of a warm reception are slim. The club's female fans have expressed strong opposition, drafting a manifesto against him that rivals War and Peace in length. Greenwood's future, once bright, now hangs in the balance. His every move scrutinised with the unforgiving lens of public and fan opinion. Next up, another Red Devil in the spotlight. A hero in the theatre of dreams, yet a villain in the eyes of adversaries. He's the kind of player you love to have, but hate to play against. Welcome to the Bruno Fernandes Show, where the Manchester United midfielder's performances are as fiery as a chili pepper festival. Since his arrival in 2020, Bruno's been like that one friend who's amazing at everything, but just can't let a game of Monopoly go without a heated debate. His stats are as impressive as a chef's recipe book, sprinkled with goals and assists, but it's his on-field theatrics that have the crowd divided. Bruno arguing with referees is as predictable as the sun rising in the morning. You just know it's coming. Remember that time against Liverpool where he got a bit too cozy with the linesman? That was less about social distancing and more about expressive football diplomacy. Bruno defends his fiery demeanour like a knight in shining armour, claiming it's all for the love of the game and the drive to win. This intense passion makes him as much of a talking point as the latest royal family gossip. In Bruno's world, there's a thin line between being passionately competitive and auditioning for a drama school. Whether you see him as a passionate leader or a football diva, one thing's for sure. With Bruno on the pitch, there's a shift going to be put in. Alright, enough with current United players. Let's talk about an ex-Red, Paul Pogba. Pogba's United saga is a Shakespearean drama, replete with high expectations and a plot twist-heavy finale. His 2016 return for £89 million set the stage for a tumultuous tenure. His performances were as erratic as a philosopher's roller coaster, oscillating between brilliant and invisible, earning him the same popularity as a rain cloud at a beach party. This inconsistency, compounded by his record fee, split the fan base. Some sympathized sympathised citing mistreatment, whilst others labelled him lazy and money-driven. In 2022, his United departure was more a melancholic what could have been than a grand exit. However, 2023 brought a darker twist, a doping scandal involving non-indigenous testosterone metabolites, a threat to his career with a potential suspension. This turned Pogba's narrative from a tale of unfulfilled potential to a suspense thriller, with stakes extending beyond the field. Pogba's journey symbolises the precarious balance modern footballers must maintain between talent, expectations and controversy. It underscores that professional football's drama unfolds as much off the field as on it, a reminder of the complex, often unseen challenges athletes face. Mauro Icardi's football career seems to play second fiddle to his personal life, which could rival any daytime drama. The infamous Icardi-Nara Lopez love triangle is juicy enough for reality TV. Icardi not only married his teammate Maxi Lopez's wife, Wanda Nara, but also flaunted it on social media, a move villain-worthy in its audacity. Poor Maxi Lopez, betrayed and then forced to watch it all unfold on Instagram. The plot thickened in 2021 with the Icardi infidelity episode. This saga had scandal, a temporary split, and a tearful rom-com-worthy reconciliation. Amidst all this, PSG's training ground must have seemed like a peaceful haven compared to Icardi's turbulent personal life. Fans were left wondering, are they watching a football star or a soap opera lead? In the grand theatre of football, Icardi's on-field prowess is often overshadowed by his off-field drama. But now at Galatasaray, he's seemingly more focused on football, likely because those Turkish fans wouldn't tolerate any off-pitch antics. Moving on to Icardi's Argentine fellow, Emiliano Martinez, who turned the 2022 World Cup into his personal stage, using mind games in the penalty shootout against France, reminiscent of a psychological thriller. His tactics, effective yet controversial, sparked debates more intense than a family feud, with some calling for an anti-Martinez rule to prevent further shootouts from becoming psychological battlefields. Martinez's Golden Glove celebration, cradling the trophy provocatively, was more punk rock than sportsmanship, even making the composed Lionel Messi raise an eyebrow. This gesture, meant as an inside joke, landed like a misfired punchline in a comedy. Martinez has polarized the football world. Some laud him as a master of mental manipulation, a genius in psychological warfare. Others criticize him as a blemish on sportsmanship, pointing to his stunts like brandishing a baby doll with Mbappe's face on during a World Cup parade. His talent for inciting fans was exemplified when he taunted Man United supporters with a cheeky dance after Bruno missed a crucial penalty against Villa. You might find a soft spot for some of the players we've talked about, Mason and Icardi included, but brace yourself. Our final entry is a character you're unlikely to warm up to. After all, there's a special place in football's Hall of Shame for animal abusers. So we have Kurt Zuma and his off-field actions involving his pet cat that turned more heads than a dramatic last-minute cup final winner. The video of him mistreating his cat caused an uproar louder than a stadium at full capacity. West Ham's response was swift, a hefty fine equivalent to 2 weeks' wages, but their decision to keep him in the game was as controversial as a referee's dubious penalty call. The incident saw Zuma lose more than just his public favour. His personal kit deal with Adidas was shown the red card, and club sponsors were as comfortable as a cat on a hot tin roof, some rethinking their ties with the club. The RSPA's intervention was akin to a VAR review, taking the cats into their care and adding a serious undertone to the saga. Fans reacted with a chorus of boos and outrage, making Zuma's every touch of the ball as welcome as a skunk at a lawn party. The disparity in consequences against other players and sports highlighted the complex interplay of sports, public image and personal conduct. Zuma's story, far from a typical football narrative, serves as a stark reminder of the responsibilities that comes with being in the public eye and the swift backlash that can occur when those responsibilities are neglected. Zuma's now playing regularly with West Ham, but one thing is certain, no one will forget what you did. And there you have it, guys. These were the southernmost hated footballers around. Did we miss any other player? Mention them in the comments and remember to smash the like and subscribe buttons for more content.